Hi everybody, welcome back to the next class here on Verbling. This is a phrasal verb class. We will be spending our hour together looking at phrasal verbs related to two specific verbs, and of course use that to have a conversation and practice using it in sentences and questions. Okay, so that is our class for today. This is Abby. Thanks for coming. Hi Ali, welcome back.
Hi, Abby. Why are you smiling?
Do you want me to cry?
No, of course.
Good to see you again, Ali. Abdullah, welcome back.
I think this is
Hi, Abby.
A class again.
This is a what class?
A. Names start with A.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Abby, Andri, Ali, Ala, and Abdullah.
A class, yeah, that's
If
it.
your name doesn't start with A, don't come in.
Yeah, that's it. This is the A club. This is the A club, yeah.
A club, A club.
Oh dear.
Blimey, blimey.
Oh, blimey, yeah. You
Abdullah,
didn't forget it, right?
I can't forget it. That's one of my favorite words now from you. Eduardo.
Get out.
Get out. Allowed.
We'll call him Eduardo. Ardo. That's what we'll call him now.
Yeah, we call Eduardo.
Ala Lutfi. Welcome to the class. How are you?
Microphone. Okay.
I think maybe we're having some audio problems, Ala. Sorry. I'm going to say hello to Andri. Hi, Andri. How are you?
Hi, Abby. I'm fine. How are you? How was your day?
Good. My day was a little bit stressful this morning. It's only 10 o'clock in the morning, though. But it's been good.
How was your night?
My night last night?
You mean it is 10 o'clock? It is 10 in the morning, right?
10 in the morning, yes.
Oh, okay.
And my night was good last night. I was with my mom and my dad, so it was great.
Okay.
Thank you for coming back to class, Andrew. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Is it Dagukin? Dagukin?
Yeah, something, yeah, like that. Dokan.
Dokan.
Yeah, right.
I'm sorry, I completely butchered your name. Dokan.
Don't, yeah, right. Don't worry, it's okay.
Welcome to the class. Where are you from? I think this is the first time I've had you in one of my classes.
Yeah, it's first time for me. I'm from Turkey.
Mm-hmm. And what do you do? Why are you learning English? Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Actually, I work in a company which, make exporting something, lamp, and so I need to learn it. I need to get some skills about English to speaking and writing, actually. So I'm here. That's the reason.
Okay, well, welcome to Verbling. Welcome to my class. Very happy to have you.
Thank you so much. Me too.
And Eduardo, are you there?
Yes, tell me.
Are you feeling a little paranoid?
No, not at all.
No, we were saying the only people in the class was me. So Abby, Andri, Ali, Ala, and Abdullah, all names that started with A. So we said nobody else is allowed. And then you came in and we said you wrecked it.
Okay.
But now we have Dokan and Mohammed and Eduardo. So it's no longer the A class.
Yeah.
Oh, every name consists of A's.
There's an A in every name, so it's all good. We'll allow it.
Only for today.
Only for today. It's an exception, says my secretary. Good to have you back, Eduardo.
Thank you, Abby.
Mohammed, how are you today? Welcome to my class.
Thank you for asking. I'm very well. I'm doing very well, thank you.
Wonderful. And tell me a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, I'm from Yemen and I'm here to learn English. I need to take IELTS or TOEFL English because I plan to go abroad to study.
Where would you like to travel to abroad? What country?
Maybe Germany.
Germany.
Mm.
You can visit Abdullah. He'll teach
Yeah.
you English over there. Wonderful.
It's nice.
Thank you
Sorry?
for coming. Thank you for coming, Mohammed. It's nice to have you with us.
Thank you. I'm glad to join your class.
This is a class about phrasal verbs. Who can tell me what is a phrasal verb? Who
Me?
remembers? Do you know?
Yeah, phrasal verb is the sentence which contain two words, verb and preposition.
Hey, good job, Mohammed. Thank you
Give me
for
a
your
gift.
answer. You answered perfectly. So for anybody who does not have the document, here it is in the chat box. I'll put it in both chats. Is there a reason that we're using the Google chat? Is it working better for everybody? Which one should we use?
Google Chat is working properly.
Okay, test. Ali is testing the chats now. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it works for me.
Okay. If it's not working for everybody, though, we're going to head over to the group chat. So everybody into the Google chat. Here is where we will hang out and use our chat box. So let's go ahead and get started. Our first verb that we're going to be talking about is break. So we'll be using phrasal verbs that are related to the verb break. Oops. Let's start with our first one. Maybe we could let's start with Abdullah to keep it simple. Read the first one and the first definition for us, Abdullah.
To break down means to stop working properly.
Okay, so give me an example of something that might break down.
Yeah. My computer broke down, so I had to buy a new one.
Perfect sentence.
Oh.
I'm sorry to hear it, though.
Sorry,
Yes?
teacher, can you hear me now?
Who was that said that?
Ada.
Allah! There you are. Yes, now I hear you.
Okay, thank you. I just want to say that the link is not opening. It needs permission.
Oh, that's my fault. No, it says that it's being shared. It says whoever receives the... Try it one more time.
There is a request for permission.
Oh.
Really? Everybody else is
No.
inside?
It opens okay. It opened okay.
Yeah.
You...
That's strange.
I'm not sure why that was. I see that because I received the email notification saying that you wanted permission to see it.
Yeah.
I can, you know what I can do? I can share my screen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Okay.
So just a moment and I will do that for you. Uh-oh.
Isn't it working? No. Oh.
It's not working for you still?
No, there's no screen share.
No, the screen share I haven't put it on yet because I had to put it into a new window.
Oh, I see. Sorry.
There we go. There we go. Okay. Thank you very much, Abdullah, for that one. Allah, give me another example of using the phrasal verb break down, which means to stop working properly. Can you give me a sentence using that phrasal verb?
Yes. My car broke down, so I had to go to work using a taxi.
Using a taxi. Excellent example. Who has had something break down on them or stop working for them recently? Who can give me an example of something that has broken down for you recently?
My telephone.
Your what?
Telephone. My telephone. My smartphone.
Your smartphone broke down.
Yes.
Can
And
you
then what?
go ahead and then what?
I go to the shop to take to buy another one, new one. It's make me crazy.
Very good. Excellent example. My smartphone broke down. I had to buy a new one. Can anyone else give me an example of something that has broken down recently?
My watch broke down.
Oh,
Yeah, 2 days ago, so I have to buy a new one.
I'm sorry to hear it, but perfect example. Any questions on that use of the phrasal verb breakdown?
No.
Okay, there's another use of that phrasal verb. Oh, no, who's next? Hala, can you read number 2 for us?
To start crying, usually because of a very painful situation. Break in.
No.
Sorry.
And the example, my car broke down.
My car broke down on the highway, so I had to call a tow truck. Julie broke down when she heard that her grandmother had died.
Perfect. So the first example is breakdown as in not working properly.
Not
and the
working.
second.
Yeah, and broke down. The second is like she felt sad or sorrow.
Very good. Have you ever had a breakdown? Have you ever had?
Emotionally, of course, life is full of disappointments. Yes.
Aw, that's a really good answer. Thank you. And what about anybody else? Maybe Doken, can you tell us about a breakdown that somebody that you know has had?
I need to think about it.
Okay.
I don't have.
Ruben, welcome back to the class.
Thank you, teacher. Hello.
Good to have you. Have you ever had a breakdown, Ruben?
Of course, teacher. And it's very similar to the sentence. When my cousin dies, I broke down.
There you go. Good example. Very good. What else might cause somebody to break down? Andrew?
Children usually break down when somebody do not buy an ice cream.
That is true. Something a little less intense.
Makes breakdown.
What was that, Amber?
Death.
Death makes people break down.
Yes.
Very good. Excellent example. What else might cause somebody to have a breakdown?
Yes.
If you have a lot of stress with work or with school, people might have breakdowns when they have a harsh job.
Absolutely. So sometimes work, pressure from school, any of those things could cause somebody to have a breakdown.
Any kinds of failure.
Failure. Work, school, a failure.
Maybe financially.
Financial?
Yeah.
Financial stress, we would call it, or troubles.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. We've got a breather. When you're not speaking, if you're not speaking in the microphone, maybe just mute it so that there's no background noises in the microphone, okay? If you're in a noisy area. Good. Excellent. Any questions about those first two phrasal verbs?
Or
the first
two. Example.
Okay, give us your example, Mohammed, and then we'll move on.
Look to that girl. That girl broke down because her boyfriend broke off their relationship.
Okay, because her boyfriend broke up with her.
Broke up, yes, broke up with her.
Very good. And I think there's another phrasal verb with break. Good job. Okay, our next one. Ali, could you read it for us?
Break in. First two or one?
I don't know why that switched like that. Read number 1.
We are go through backwards. Maybe.
I'm having a technical breakdown. Read number 1 for us.
Okay. To use something new, shoes, baseball glove, etc., and make it fit better.
Excellent. Give me an example, Ali.
Okay. I gained some weight recently. I can't break in my clothes. I need, I need some new clothes.
I have gained some weight, so I can't break in my new clothes. Well, you might break them in, but a little bit too much. So to break in clothing would be to put it on, and after wearing it for a while, it fits better. Like maybe a tight pair of jeans. After you sit for a while, then they become loose, for example. What feels better after you break it? What feels better after you break it in? Doken, can you give me an example?
No.
Something that feels better after you wear it for a period of time. For example, Doken, when you buy a new pair of shoes, are they more comfortable the first day you wear them or after you wear them for a while?
Of course, first day is comfortable.
More comfortable than a week later?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
No. For me,
I don't
after
think so.
after a
No.
week when
No.
I buy shoes because at first it hurts me.
Yeah, maybe you get a blister or they rub your foot in a strange way, right? But Doken likes them the first day, so he's different than you and I. What's something else that feels better after you break it in? Your shoes? What else?
But this phrasal verb reminds me with a great jokes. Sometimes when my brother wears my T-shirt or something like that, and I told you, or I angry him. He told me I wear it because I want to make it fit better on you.
Okay, so in English we say, I'm just breaking it in for you. That's a good example, Amr. So he's actually doing you a favor. You should be saying, thank you for wearing my shirt. He sounds like a smart man. Eduardo, what's something for you that you think is more comfortable after it's worn for a while? Something that fits better after it's broken in?
I don't know, maybe an armchair
Mm-hmm.
or a sofa, anything you sleep on it. Yeah.
After it has the shape of your bum on the chair, then it feels better when you sit in it.
Yeah.
Perfect fit.
What about a horse? If you like to ride a horse, you can say breaking in
Yes.
an animal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can. That's a different use of the phrasal verb break in. Can anyone else think of a different use of break in? Maybe a different way that they've heard it used before?
You can break in a conversation.
Ah, how do you do that, Abdullah?
Well, let's, for example, you are explaining something to the class, and I break in every time when you speak. with my comments. I don't know.
Are you talking about someone in specific?
I was talking. Well, not really.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I know.
Absolutely. So that would be like, oh, he keeps breaking into my conversation, or we would say cutting in. Both we would use.
Or but can you to say also butt in, right? Butt in.
Butting in as well.
Butting
Butting
in.
in. That's quite informal, but absolutely. Okay, let's.
Teacher, I can see this statement. Please, can you break this jacket in for me? I think it's a little bit narrow. Make it comfortable to me.
Yes, break in the jacket would be to wear it for a while so it's more comfortable. That's absolutely correct.
Okay.
Good job. Awesome. Okay, let's look at number 2. Definition number 2. Amr, could you read it? Number 2?
To go into a building, usually in order to steal something.
Okay, so give me an example using break in this way.
But I think it's another phrasal verb. Break into.
You can say break into or break in.
Okay. In a movie, I saw a thief broke into a bank in order to rob it.
Perfect example. Okay, so the thief broke into a bank to rob it. Another example. Eduardo, give me an example using break in or broke into.
Okay, maybe as a noun also, I heard a lot of times in TV series about police. It has been a break-in in this street. No?
Exactly.
We need to use an iPhone or not?
What do you mean about the iPhone?
Break iPhone in.
To break it
as a
in?
noun.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not sure. It's just because in the subtitles sometimes I see this word right that way with the iPhone. So I suppose it's when it is a noun. I'm not sure.
No, to break in an iPhone means to either make it full of the applications that you want to use so it's perfectly fit for you, or it means to open it so that it can be used on different SIM cards so that it's not locked to its provider.
Okay, no, but I mean a dash. An iPhone a dash,
I don't think I do. Maybe it's because I don't know.
This way. Okay.
Write me a sentence again like that, Eduardo, in the chat so I can see it.
Okay. It has been a break in at 10th Street, for example.
Okay. There has been a break-in on 10th Street. That is absolutely correct, and it's definitely a noun in that situation.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, who in the class has ever been broken into? Maybe somebody broke into your property, your house, your car. Who has had that happen to them?
My friend. Then
What happened to your friend?
I asked, whole person that broke into your home, your laptop was lost.
Okay, that's unfortunate, but that's what happens, right? What about, Ruben, if somebody is caught breaking into a house in your country, what are the consequences?
The consequences of breaking into a house?
Uh-huh.
How do you say sorry? It's sorridly? Lamentablemente? I don't know how to say it.
Unfortunately?
Yes, unfortunately in Mexico there's not enough justice to get the vandals or the person who breaks into a house.
Uh-huh.
And frequently they get away from it. So, but sometimes when they get caught, they go to jail. But the family that is broken into, they suffer a lot because they lost all their properties and the things that they had bought, and it's kind of difficult.
Hmm. Absolutely, yeah. Sometimes that happens where there's just not enough police force to take care of all of those situations, right? All
Yeah.
right. We will continue. And if anyone else wants to share, you can go ahead. But if not, we're going to move on.
My colleague told me that he lived on the first floor, and he didn't have a protection on his windows. And once he slept, and he woke up that somebody was going in his room. It was scary.
Oh my goodness, that is scary. That is very scary. Somebody broke in and he woke up when they were still in the house. That's terrible.
Mm.
Anybody else want to share? Okay. Andrew, could you read the next phrasal verb, break off, and the first and the example?
Yeah, break off to end an engagement. Melissa broke off the engagement with Richard after she caught him cheating on her.
Okay, so break off to end an engagement. What is a good reason to end an engagement? What do you think, Allah?
If something is not going okay between them, maybe they found some differences and they can't understand each other after engagement. So it's better to end it before marriage.
Yes, absolutely, that would be true. Anyone else have a different reason, maybe, or a specific reason you think would be a good reason to end an engagement or break it off?
Betray maybe is a good reason to break off.
Yeah, not the best start, is it?
Money?
Good. Money? Why?
Well, if you find out that your partner has no money or is no money to or has no job, so then you cannot trust him to build to marry him or to marry her.
Okay, very good.
Because
Yeah, that might be one.
Yeah, because your partner will not able to look after you or the children if he has no money.
Yeah, maybe, or like a sign of laziness or inability to keep a job. Anybody else have a reason they'd like to share?
Yes, I think there are many things to broke off the engagement. First of them, maybe as our friend say, misunderstanding between them, and then maybe if you see her in a bad style, maybe in with another guy, and she do something not good. Also, maybe if you have a different culture, sometimes different culture, you prefer this, and you don't like your future wife to do something, and then she do it, she did it. Then maybe different culture between you and her, that maybe make your engagement broke off.
Okay, maybe it's a good idea to break it off at that point. Doken, were you going to say something?
Yeah, maybe trying to manage the other side so hardly it makes to break up relationship. Actually, proof herself or proof himself. It's like it's make feel so disgusting. I think it can be a main reason to break up.
Okay, very good. Thank you for sharing, Doken. Thanks for your opinion. So let's go to...
I have a question, Abby.
Okay, go ahead.
Is it break off use usually in business also when you break up some kind of contract or become, I don't know, or it's just emotionally.
No, if you break off, for example, if a business has several departments, one department could break off or separate from the rest of the business or the company.
Okay.
Okay, so you could say, oh, we're going to break off and start our own business, our own company with this department or this section of it.
Okay.
Good question, Eduardo. Any other questions about that phrasal verb? All right, next. And we're going to have Andrew read the next one for us. Break out of.
Break out of to escape. 3 prisoners broke out of prison last night. 2 of them were caught by police after they broke into a house and tried to steal a car.
Perfect. And Andrew, give me an example of breaking out of something.
I watched a movie where a guy who tried to save his brother broke out of the prison with his brother.
Oh, what show was that again, Andrew?
I think it was Prison Break, I think.
Prison Break, yes. I think Ali and you told me about that show, and I started watching it a few weeks ago. I've only watched the first 2 episodes, though. Good example, very good. Does anyone else have an example they'd like to share using the phrasal verb break out of to escape?
Yeah, that happened here in our country. The murderer of Al Qaeda group broke out the prison. Maybe there are not enough protection for that prison. Maybe there are something no protection to that prison. That happened here in Yemen.
Okay, interesting. That's an exciting example. Has anyone ever broken out of something or escaped from something?
I broke out of lion.
You broke out of what, Mohammed?
Lion here.
You broke.
Can you?
L-I-O-N.
Lion.
Can you type it?
Yeah, lion.
You broke out of lion. Okay, you escaped from a lion. That's different. You escaped from the lion. You didn't break out of it because it needs to be out of like a confined building or space. Okay.
Teacher, can I use it to say I broke out of some troubles?
I broke out of some troubles. No, we would not say that in English. That's not how that phrasal verb is used.
I broke out of school.
I broke out of school means, yeah, you left the building.
Yes. Break out of home. Maybe teenagers broke out of home for adventure.
Yes. I've never done that though.
The hero of that film, broke out of a plane and jumped to the sea.
Okay, good, excellent. Good sentences, you guys. Nicely done. So the next one is similar to break off, but it's break up. I'm sure we have heard it before. Let's talk about the first use, to end a relationship. Let's have Doken. Give me a sentence using the word break up, the phrasal verb break up.
It's gonna be so easy, but no. I broke up with my girlfriend 3 years ago.
I broke up.
Actually, I'm not so.
Why that happened? Why that happened for you? Maybe you have misunderstanding with her.
Actually, I'm not so ridiculous in English like that. but I don't know what's wrong with me today. Anyway, just go on and try to make something. Try to establish some sentences. I don't know.
Oh, that's okay. Sometimes when we first start practicing in different environments, it just takes a little bit of time to become comfortable. I understand because I get nervous when I speak Spanish, and sometimes I can't speak Spanish anymore. It's okay.
Teacher,
Okay then.
is there a difference between break off and break up?
Yes,
Maybe
there
the
is.
break up, the relation is illegal, and the break off, the relation is legal here.
That's possibly it. To break something off is most likely involved a contract or a promise, whereas breaking up just means to end a relationship. Even two girls that are friends, they can break up. Their friendship can break up or just end. Okay? Anyone else want to give me an example? Maybe Ruben, can you give me an example of using the phrasal verb break up?
Break up. Yes, I was in a phone call and it broke up.
Okay, that's the second definition. When you're
Also, the
talking...
relationship of yes, my brother is too sad because he broke up with her girlfriend.
Okay, very good. How do you break up with somebody? Let's hear what it sounds like. Okay, Amr. Everybody's men in the class. It's a little bit awkward, so we'll pretend that. Let's pretend that you and Andrew are good friends. And Amr, you're going to tell Andrew that you don't want to be friends. You're going to break up with him and end the relationship, your friendship. Oh, Amr's not there. Let's get Abdullah to do it. Abdullah, break up with poor Andrew.
Hello, my
dear,
friend.
What are you doing to me? Oh dear.
You know, we are good friends, Olive, right?
Well, we used to be good friends, but after you, oh, how can I? Oh, damn. Damn it. No. It's really awkward. It's really awkward if you have two males here.
He's your
Come on,
friend.
I hadn't seen you for a while, Abdullah. You know, we are good friends.
It's so awkward if you say break. Let's break up. It's so awkward. Yeah.
Do you want Allah to help you?
Please, it's awkward. Yeah. Yes, please. I need help.
Okay.
Allah, go ahead and break up with Andrew. Do you want to show us what it would sound like? How would you say it?
Okay. I think our friendship is not working. Is not going in the right place. We have to break up.
Really? Why?
Good job. Allah, that was very mature of you. Okay, Abdullah, we're going to practice. You're going to break up with me now, okay?
Oh no, please don't.
I'm crazy. And I call you way too much. You have to have a good reason, okay?
Oh dear.
Oh, he can't do it. That's okay. That's okay.
Oh man.
Okay, let's move on to the next one. So we're going to look at our worksheet now. So to break up means to either end a relationship, or it means that you're on the phone and then things become distorted or the sound becomes bad, you can't hear anymore. Does anyone have any questions at all about the phrasal verbs that we've talked about in the class?
Yeah, I have a question maybe. You break up relationships between girlfriend and boyfriend, or just relationships, just friends? I mean.
Both.
Okay.
Okay? I mean, if for example, if it was me and my good friend, I would say our friendship broke up. I might specify it, but if you just said, oh, they broke up, you might assume that they were boyfriend and girlfriend, okay?
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
So it just depends. That's why I told Allah to break up with you in that way, because you could just be friends. Any other questions about that? I don't know why you guys didn't want to practice breaking up with me. I thought that would be quite fun.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
It's impossible, maybe.
It's possible, believe me.
No. We need you.
Well, maybe I should break up with one of you then. Okay, so now we're going to fill in the blanks. Try to remember the different phrasal verbs that we talked about, and we're going to use them to fill in the blanks for the following sentences, okay? Let's start with the first one, and I'm going to start with Ruben. Can you read it for us, Ruben, and try to figure out which ones you think would fit into those gaps?
Yes, it says Rita blank in tears after her fiancé blank again their engagement and canceled the wedding. So Rita broke down in tears after her fiancé broke off with her. No, broke off their engagement and canceled the wedding.
Okay, I'm having a difficult time here. Okay, perfect. So what was the first one? Rita what? In tears?
And broke down.
Broke down in tears after her fiancé broke off their engagement. Good job, Ruben. Does anybody know anybody who was engaged and then they broke it off?
No.
It's pretty traumatic, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ruben. Let's go over to Doken. Would you like to do the next one for us?
Yeah. The police arrested the thief who broke in our neighborhood's home last night.
Broke into our neighbor's home last night.
Yeah.
Our neighbor's home last night. Eduardo, the third one.
I had to take a taxi to work because my motorcycle, when I was driving to work, break down.
Okay. Very good. You're correct. You have the correct phrasal verb. However,
broke down, yeah, in the
there
past.
you go. Broke down when I was driving to work. So, what would you do in that situation, Eduardo?
Well, if I'm in the city, I'm gonna catch maybe a taxi if I'm in a rush, but if not, the subway or a bus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or maybe I call a friend if they work with me and they go with a car, so they can pass for me.
Calling a
and pick
friend
me
is
up.
an option. Calling a friend is an option. What about your bike, Eduardo? What would you do with your bike?
It's a bike, a motorcycle. Yeah, okay, it's a motorbike. Okay, yeah. Well, I suppose I call tow, and they can pick it up and transport it
Wow.
to a garage. No?
Your vocabulary is amazing, Eduardo. You would.
I
You
was
would call
trying.
it tow.
I try to speak slowly so I can remember, because when I speak quickly, I don't usually use all these words. No.
Well, I am impressed. Congratulations on a job well done. That was perfect. Anybody else? Has anyone ever broken down on the way to an important event? Or maybe your vehicle broke down at a very inconvenient location or time?
Yes, that happened with me when I was studying, and then my before the exam, maybe before 1 hour, the exam in 1 hour, and then my motorcycle broke down. Broke down, and that made me crazy. Wow, how that happened? How that happened?
Yeah, it can definitely complicate your day for sure. Any other examples? Okay, let's go to the next one. Ali, can you read the next sentence for us?
Okay. Sorry, I'm driving through a tunnel and I can't hear you. You are breaking up. I will call you back when out of the tunnel.
Perfect. When might you use that expression on the phone as an excuse? Oops, there's some noise. Can we mute our microphones? Sorry, Mohammed, can you mute your microphone? When might we use that as an excuse when we're talking on the phone to someone? Oh, you're breaking up.
When we can't hear someone properly.
That's true. That's true. When might we say it and be lying about it? Why would you say that, but it's not true, it's a lie?
If you don't want to talk
don't want to
further with the person.
Yes, that's true. Has anyone here ever done that?
My neighbor is always doing that. He's always doing that. Sometimes I think he does that with me too. Sometimes.
Oh, no.
I mean, he does it every time, and it.
Oh, Abdullah. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay.
It's my micro.
Okay. Poor Abdullah, I can imagine that would hurt you. You know what you should do? You should just break up with him. Just tell him it's over.
We're just neighbors, nothing more.
Very good. Okay, let's continue. Let's go over to Amr. Would you like to do the next one for us?
Sure. This leather jacket is a little stiff, but after you wear it for a while and break it in, it will be more comfortable.
Fantastic. Break it in.
I thought you're gonna choose me, Abby, for these sentences.
Who?
Me. Doğukan.
Doken.
It's
Why?
about comfortable,
Doken, tell me about something that you have broken in. You're breaking into your verbling class, that's for sure. Doken?
Could you repeat that?
I said you're breaking into your verbling class, that is for sure. Tell me about something that you have broken into and it's become more comfortable for you then.
Let me see. Pants.
Pardon?
Shoes mu?
Shoes, into your shoes. So let's say it in a complete sentence, Dokam. Say, I broke in my shoes.
I broke in my shoes.
There you go. Perfect. We want to always try to speak in complete sentences when we can. Andrew, the next sentence.
Yeah, my girlfriend broke up with me last night because she said I never listened.
What do you think, Andrew? Is that a good reason?
Maybe for her, yes.
What? Can you think of another good reason, Andrew, that you might break up with someone?
Yeah, if somebody is cheating me or maybe don't like me anymore or love.
Feelings change. Do you know another word for break up with? Can you think of a different, like a synonym for break up or broke up with?
Split up.
Split up.
Split up. Perfect. Anything?
End over. Get over.
End it. Ended it.
I think something about went our own ways. I'm not sure, but something.
We went our separate ways.
Separate ways. Yeah.
Oops. Yeah, that's true. I'm thinking of one that starts with a D. A D.
Give me the second letter.
Yes.
You.
Um. Uh, do-
Give me a third letter.
Dumb.
Dump? No,
Dump.
dump.
Dumped.
Yeah.
She dumped me.
Poor guy. Poor guy.
Poor guy is right. Or poor girl. Good. And nobody wants to practice that, hey? Nobody wants to practice breaking up with anybody?
You know, I'm not the guy who hurt the feelings of others, so
Aw, you're too nice, Abdullah.
unfortunately, yeah.
You just don't know how to do it nicely.
With you, I need to practice with you.
Okay, practice with me. Dump me. Break up with me. Hi, Mohammed. What are we going to do this weekend?
I need to broke up with you.
With me?
Did you remember when you saw me with another girlfriend? You need to broke up that time with me.
Oh, so you're telling me you like another woman?
Maybe because all time I didn't listen to you.
Oh. Well, are you sure we have to break up?
Mm. I will sleep on it, and then maybe I have another opinion. If you had something good, and leave what you think in your opinion.
Just
Make
say
me
it, Mohammed.
comfortable.
Tell me.
There are many things. There's secret between me and you. We don't need another guys here to listen to us.
What? He laughs. He laughs as he dumps me. It's terrible. Okay. Well, you're not very good at breaking up with people, Mohammed. We should practice that in another class.
Well, she's good at that, you know. She's a pro.
No, I'm not.
You dumped him.
I'll show you how it's done.
In
Are you
movies,
kidding?
usually in movies they suggest live separately at first when they want to break up. Yeah.
That's true, Angie. They say maybe we should live separate for a while. Or maybe we need a break. That's a typical one. Maybe we need a break.
I need my space or something like that. That's
Oh,
always the
please.
Yeah.
Exactly. Good job. Anyone else have any comments about that one? Anything you've heard in the movies or a question that you have about how that's said in English? Okay, we're going to go to our Eduardo.
How do you say when your wife gets you a day off or the relationship to go with their friends? There is something free car or.
I'm sorry.
You know what I mean? I'm talking about movies, of course, and
So you
comedy
mean
movies.
when a wife says you have a day to be unmarried?
Not unmarried, but like a day off to go Las Vegas with their friends, with your friends, all men. It's not like a free car. Have you ever heard free car?
Oh,
No. Okay.
a free car, a free pass, a
Free
free,
pass. Okay.
or we might call it a freebie. I'm not sure. Eduardo, what we would call that.
Okay.
Maybe like a free pass, but it depends what he was allowed to do when he went out with his friends.
Yeah.
So
Of course.
that
We have
would
to
be
talk about that.
maybe another class.
Yeah.
Okay, let's read our last example.
Teacher,
Yeah?
someone type in a chat box amazing words. He said, I can't be with a woman who hang out with 9 men all the time.
I wrote that in the chat.
You?
I wrote
Abby, who that?
I did.
Abby. Yeah, yes, yes. You can't be with a man. I mean, a man who hang out with 9 women.
No. That was my, I was trying to help Abdullah. I was trying to give him a good reason to break up with me.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. That's nice.
Never mind. Okay, let's read the last one. The very last example here at the bottom. Doken, would you like to read it?
Yeah. The prisoners dug an underground tunnel in an attempt to breaking off prison.
Not breaking off.
Breaking in, sorry.
No.
King out.
Now,
Break
out.
out.
In an
yes.
attempt to break
out.
out. So to break out of something means to escape it. So that's what you would want to do if you were in prison, obviously, right? Good. Excellent job, you guys. Are there any questions? We'll have to leave Grow for the next class, obviously, but thanks for coming. Do you guys have any